Hello, this is Shoaib, and this video I'm going to talk about the resonance frequency. And to do that, I will show the most simple way of the resonance frequency, that is the pendulums. Um, First of all, we have to know that the period in a pendulum is given by T is equal 2 pi L over G, where the L is the length of the pendulum and the G is the acceleration due to the gravity. So we know that the frequency is 1 over the period, so we have the frequency equal to 1 over 2 pi, the reciprocal of this G over L, the square root of G over L. So we know that the the frequency is depends on the length of the pendulum. So bigger is the pendulum, smaller is the frequency, and if we have a small pendulum, we will have bigger the frequency. So if we call this pendulum pendulum A, this pendulum the pendulum B, and this pendulum the short one, the pendulum C, and this will be the pendulum which I'm going to move to see the reaction that they have in the pendulum, this pendulum one. So we can see that if I start to move this pendulum, I let it swing, we can see that this other pendulums this pendulum is only slightly moving. They don't have, it doesn't create a reaction in the other pendulums. Now I will try with this one, the last one, the pendulum C. We can see again that it hasn't changed it doesn't have effects in the other pendulums. Now I will start to swinging this one, and now we are seeing that this pendulum is following him in the swinging. So if I draw the graphic, I will have the frequency in a side, on one side, and the amplitude on the other. I will call the, how we say that bigger is the length of the pendulum, smaller is the frequency. So the first one should be there, the middle one should be there, and this, the shortest one, the last one here, that is the smallest, but for the smaller length he has a bigger frequency. And we can say that on the first pendulum we have only a slightly reaction of the frequency resonance, and then the graphic go up, and we have the maximum reaction on the pendulum B. And then it goes down on the last one, the last pendulum. And we see that to have the maximum resonance, the pendulum should have the same frequency. So and the frequency is dependent on the length of the pendulum. So if these two pendulum has the same length, that means that they have also the same frequency. This is used also in a radio, where if I have a radio waves, where if I know that this wave has the frequency of 4 kilohertz, and I have a radio, to be possible that this channel of which is transmitting on a wave of that has that frequency of 4 kilohertz, to be received in the radio, we have to put the resonance frequency, the frequency of radio at 4 kilohertz too. So every channel in radio has his different frequency, and when we are moving the frequency of radio, we are not doing nothing else that we are we are moving the frequency of radio to receiving the frequency, and when they both match the frequency, we can start to listen the radio program, and so on. And with this, I'm going to finish this my video. I hope you have understand and enjoyed my presentation on resonance frequency. Thank you very much. See you in the next video.